Okay, with this website video, I'm going to show you how to customize your search that your customers can see and use, and that you can access and see and use to create links and identify properties to recommend, that kind of thing. So as you can see, I'm on my website. I am logged in, which I know because I've got this black bar. I'm logged into my website. I'm not logged into my search, and I do not need to be for what I'm going to show you how to do right now. So if you go to your dashboard and you come down here to the bottom to Rover IDX, and you look at the styling section, you can see right here under styling you've got several options. We're going to look at the search panel. And if you're accessing this for the first time, yours is going to be on default sales. It'll be checked, and you'll actually have to drop down on when you're actually in your searching for properties. If you're on the default sales, you'll have to drop down to select a city, that kind of thing. So I'm going to recommend that you do a few things. The first is that you change to a custom search. And when you do that, you're going to see you have this custom search fields, and it will be blank. And you'll have all of these available search fields over here on the left. I've used them all except for search lakefront, oceanfront, and open house. Lakefront, oceanfront doesn't really apply to our area. If you'll use waterfront, that pulls up all types of waterfront, not any particular kind. So that's what I'm using, and that's what I recommend. So I've you can see cities, counties, bedrooms, bathrooms, and as you drag fields over, you'll see kind of a little preview of what your search will look like. Now it's a little squished. It's not the exact same size as the panel on your site. So as you're going through, you'll want to go and preview the site on your actual page to see how it's really going to look. Okay, and you can move fields around until you get it looking the way that you want to. You see cities and counties is on my search panel, but it's not up here. I have what's called an omni search. And that means I can type an MLS number, a street name, a subdivision, a city name, a county name, or a zip code, any of those fields, and this will pull up whatever I type in. So if I type in 32507, it's going to give me that zip code and only 32507 properties. If instead I want to use a city and I say Pensacola, it's only going to pull up Pensacola properties. You get the idea. So this is what's called an omni search. Again, that's what I recommend that you enable. To do that, you still, by the way, need to drag cities and counties over into your custom search fields so that all of the omni search capabilities are enabled. So make sure those are your first two items here, and then come down to the bottom, and you'll see select cities using and select omni. And then I also have, I've got my price selector as a range slider instead of a drop down for ranges. So on my price, you'll see here, they can slide it for the top end and the bottom end. I think that's a little bit neater interface than the drop down fields that come with the default. So I've got the price selected right here as range slider. Those are the only two changes that I have made to mine. So omni here under select cities using, and range slider for price selector. Then make sure once you've done everything that you update down here, and that will change the way that your search looks on your site. One other thing to note is you've got an advanced search section, and you've got a always shows up search section up here at the top. So just so you can kind of see what that does. Down here is my advanced search. When I click that, these two fields come up as additional options for the customer. And you can see down here, those are the two fields that I've dragged to appear in the advanced search. If you want more of this stuff to be in the advanced search, then just put them there, and it's just a drag and drop. So if I wanted to move that, I could move it, and you could see that now under my advanced search is where that's going to appear. If I now change my mind back and I want to go to date added and put it up there, remember this is the age of the listing, then I can change that there. Also, one other thing to make sure of. Make sure that all of your cities are selected, and even though none of my checkboxes are active, it's because I've already enabled them. So if you've never done this, just to be on the safe side, select all, assuming that you want all of them to appear on your search, and click Save Changes. If there's any properties in here, for example, Robertsdale's in Alabama, if I didn't want that to appear on my search, I'd do that and select all. The next time you go back into it, they're all going to be blank. That's okay. Doesn't mean it's not working, but you should at least do it one time. And then under property types, these are all the different property types that you can select to appear here. So I've got residential land, multi, and commercial. Probably need to have condo in there, so I'm going to select that one. And you see over here how many properties are pulling in that particular type. If you want rental properties on your site, you can select that button and so forth and so on. So I'm going to save changes because I made an addition there. And then when I go back to my site and refresh it, you'll see that now I have condo as an additional property type. Okay, I hope this helps, and customize your search so it looks the way you want it. Enjoy your website and make it a great day.